Texas runs on an isolated power grid, which caused the 2021 blackouts. On D-Day, 20,000 megawatts were switched off, and the grid was 4 minutes from going down. But this chain started in August 1935 with Franklin Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. He signed the Federal Power Act. The act gives state right to regulate its power grids if they choose not to sell beyond the state line, cross the state line, and Washington regulates it. So, over the next 8 years, Texas utilities reorganized into companies that did business in exactly one state. Texas started building its own grid, and North and South Texas became one statewide system in 1967, run by the Electric Reliability Council of Texas. But it was not that no power line ever crossed the state line. Several did. Texas utilities were tied into a power pool reaching Nebraska to Tennessee all through the war. A federal court later found they had only ever closed those links in emergencies. The wires were there. They were just left open. Then, just after midnight on the 4th of May, 1976, an operator at West Texas Utilities closed a 69,000-volt line into Oklahoma. Every utility in Texas woke up legally inside interstate commerce. By that evening, Houston Lighting and Power and Texas Electric Service had pulled themselves off the Texas grid, rather than stay connected to the company that did it. After that, Texas took its connections the only way it could keep them: direct current. Convert the power, push it across, convert it back, and the two grids never touch. Washington agreed that did not count. Today, those connections add up to about 1,200 megawatts. And then, February 2021, the cold came down and Texas generation began failing. 50,000 megawatts of it, roughly 40% of everything the state could build. So, on the 15th of February, ERCOT started switching power off. 20,000 megawatts, 4.5 million homes, some of them dark for 4 days. Across the line, the Southwest Power Pool was importing more than 6,000 megawatts of other people's electricity to keep its own lights on. Texas could take a measly 1,200 megawatts. The state counted 246 dead that winter. 2 years later, freeze protection became mandatory across the country. And the line Roosevelt drew in 1935 remains exactly where he left it.